FM.
Everybody beware, you better prepare. Disaster can happen anytime, anywhere. Everybody beware, you better prepare. Disaster can happen anytime, anywhere.
How do I prepare a disaster plan? Step 1. Learn as much as you can. The first step is research. Do not wait until a disaster is coming to find important information. This step is incredibly important for your plan. Here are some things you should find out. What hazards are you exposed to? Do you live near the ocean or any rivers? Are you near to a volcano? The type of hazard you're exposed to will determine the way you prepare yourself. Find out about disaster plans at your child's school and at your workplace. Are there persons with disabilities in your family? Do you know how to help them? What about your pets? Do you have a plan for them? For more information, visit nima.kn or log on to Nima SKN on Facebook.
Everybody beware, you better prepare. Disaster can happen anytime, anywhere. Everybody
Hey, how was your day? Glad you could join us today. We out here with no time to play, with no time to wait, so we're gonna keep up the pace. Hey, most likely, y'all don't know about IT. I mean, like, most of the old folks, they don't know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Today we're talking IT.
Yeah, okay, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
yeah, alright, ooh,
We're gonna keep it lively.
Okay.
Learning here is likely.
Hey.
When we're talking IT.
hey,
IT.
yeah, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
know your computers, this for the viewers.
Today we're talking IT.
We attituders, we got the humor, yeah.
Today we're talking IT.
okay.
Learning here is likely.
Learn to hear is likely, so let's start IT.
Hey, welcome back to Let's Talk IT. It's your host, Ever Williams, and we got two special guests from the robotics team. Would you like to present your name?
Hi, Michael Shaw, old face here. I am this year's 2022 SKNR. I messed up.
It's okay.
Let me start with Michael Shaw here.
And you know the position you was in the robotics team.
I was the programmer and the human player for this year.
Okay, what's it?
Hi everyone. My name is Hitan Samtani. I'm also an old face. My position was as a field resetter. I was a volunteer working for First Global.
Okay. All right. So before we start off into the whole, conversation, let me state all my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Tune in every other Tuesday on 98.9 WINNMedia to join us as we uncover the various realms within IATA, IT, and STEAM. We also go live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch on WINNMedia SKN. Let's Talk IT is also available on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, and Spotify. To be updated on everything on SKNRA, check out our social media, which are Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, LinkedIn, at SKNRA, the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotic Association, or SKN Robotics Association on YouTube. To be updated on everything on IATA, check out our social media, which are Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, at IATAE or IATA LTD. Now, our big shout out to our sponsors, SKNRA, the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotic Association, IATAE, the International Information Technology Academy of Excellence. I had to make a pause right there. And also our biggest one, TDC. So let's jump in. So, as you said, we all traveled to Switzerland, and we all had fun, right?
Yep.
So, last time we spoke, we were speaking on our experience on what happened in Switzerland with all of us, and let me hear a little bit more of what in depth of.
You want the traveling part or in Switzerland part?
Let's go with the traveling part first.
Traveling.
Yeah, how that felt?
Well, as it was my first time traveling, it was really great, but there was a lot of challenges.
Yeah. So let's state a few challenges that you faced.
Just at the start, before we even went on the plane, there was before we in St. Kitts,
Yes.
there was a problem with the size as of the crate. As crate where we carry the actual robot in. So the main part for the competition, there was actually trouble there.
So
So
like
we went into win here. So that would be that's really the small,
yeah,
really
that's the
small
small
plane.
one, right? That's the
Yeah.
two wing. I think it's a small one, right? That
Yeah.
carries up to St. Martin.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. So it was. So what we had to do, right? That it barely fit in, right? So we honestly, even for such a simple solution, right? There was a lot of trouble cause of it, a lot of drama, but I won't go into that. But so we just basically disassembled the wheels off the crate, and we basically had to drag around this big, heavy box all over the place.
Well, that kind of damaged my shoes.
Yeah,
RIP my
it was.
shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that damaged my shoes in Switzerland, but we don't talk about that.
yeah.
I had to do some sacrifices.
And then there was one with a team member about some traveling issues, but we will let him himself speak on
Yeah,
that.
he will speak on that because he will go in like more in depth
Yeah,
about
but-
that situation.
Yeah, that was
But
in Antigua though.
what was the next one?
Oh, and then to England. Oh, I still remember the.
England was amazing. I don't care what you say.
Shut up,
It's,
shut up.
it's amazing.
So there was security problems in England. I guess because it's such a large country, they would have more like tents.
Yes.
So just dragging the crate around, we got stopped by security guards. I think Xavier would be the one. He got stopped by security guards. So they would have to get like the master key, break it open to check to see. And then we brought some tools with us as we were still on the bot. Just some tools and some batteries and stuff.
Yes.
And they was really checking up on the batteries and all the tools, like opening everything, pulling out. And feels bad for Everil. Rip, rest in peace,
Yeah.
Everil's toolkit.
Yeah, my toolkit was kidnapped.
I really love that toolkit
It
because
was-
I was actually planning to buy
yeah,
one myself.
It was an amazing toolkit. It kind of gets us to where we was in a position like that because in certain situations that we were building the bot, it was kind of difficult without it in a certain way, especially when he had certain tools. So it give us an advantage of getting things done in a speedy pace. But although it's gone, it will be remembered.
Yes,
Gone
it
but
will-
not forgotten.
Yes. So they had a whole hold up, as I said, in which airport in England?
It would be both.
It was both.
Yeah. Heathway's
Heathrow?
yeah. Heathway is when we lost the stuff.
Heathrow. It's called
Heathrow.
Ah, my
Heathrow.
bad.
London
Heathrow. Yeah, that's a good one. bro.
Heathrow, yeah, that's when we lost the stuff. Gatwick was smooth. Like we were traveling between two airports.
Yes.
So between that time, we would be in. We took a taxi.
Yes.
To travel between.
And how was that?
Who I learned a lot of stuff. As you know, I've already known to St. Kitts and everything in St. Kitts.
Yes.
First time learning of, like I saw a yellow ambulance. I was like, hey, Dr. Neil, there's ambulance that discolored and stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, those are for private. That's a private ambulance. I'm like, what?
That's, okay,
What?
that's kind of new to me.
Yeah, and then I saw like the vehicle. Like there was an accident on the road.
You're serious, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
there was an accident this side, and then how they traffic, right? They would play the sound.
Yes.
The police officers would play the sound, and the ambulance would play the sound. Cars, just how the road is built,
Yes.
cars would split across.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think that's a whale.
Yeah, that's
enough.
a way. That's a way.
Yeah, cars would split across
Uh-huh.
way, and then police car would travel smoothly between. Hold on.
Take it now.
Testing.
Testing,
Okay.
okay.
I might have to change the headphones.
Yeah.
Let me try this one.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
5 hours later.
Hello.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So they will play a sound, and then just smoothly squeezing like every vehicles.
Mm. But the pathway for the pathway for how they built it was very unique, especially when we had so much space to
Yeah, there was like
maneuver.
8 lanes.
I think it was like at least 8 lanes, 8 to
Yeah.
9 lanes. But it was actually I loved how it was built, and plus, by like when you're driving, you could see other cars. I see like a couple Porsche, a couple some
Yeah.
well brand.
The surprising thing is like there was only luxury cars
Yes,
on the road.
it was.
Other than that, it was work vehicles.
Yes, it was like mostly work vehicles like BMW, Mercedes, or what's Jaguar? I don't yeah, some kind of Jaguar. I don't remember. But those were like mainly seen in London, even when the taxi car itself was Mercedes itself, right?
Yep,
So I was
yep.
like, we live we busting luxury, you know what I'm saying? So it was amazing. It was amazing view. It was amazing feel. I mean, we didn't do no bumps or nothing like that while we
Yeah,
driving.
and they also drive on the left side of the road.
Yes, they
like
drive
it's
on the
like-
left
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
very it's
Nice.
familiar that way.
It's familiar.
Familiar that way.
Oh, you familiar that?
Yeah.
For real? For real? Okay.
Familiar.
Okay. I mean, I think Canada does that as well, if
No.
I remember. No?
No, right hand side.
Right-hand
I thought so too, but then,
Oh,
you
is
know,
that
it's
so?
connected to the U.S.
Oh,
roads,
okay.
so I
Okay.
think they-
Other than that, we went to Switzerland. I think Hitton would have went on a different trip
Yeah.
from the team.
Yes.
Yeah, me, Everell.
Me, Avril,
Tao.
Mrs. Howell, Tao.
This is how.
A lovely, lovely person, Mrs.
Oh,
Howell.
Mrs. Howell.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking
She
about the
gonna
other
be on
Mrs.
your
Howell.
case. Oh, who? Which one?
I was thinking
daughter.
about
Yes,
Oh,
daughter.
no, the
Yeah,
daughter,
Malika,
the daughter,
Malika.
the
Came with
daughter
us.
I
came
forgot,
with the
I forgot.
team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes, and TJ,
yeah.
respect. And who? I think. Am I forgetting someone? I feel like I'm forgetting someone.
Yeah, you were forgetting.
Anika. No. Why? No.
Annika?
No, not Anika.
Toe.
No, Tao is called Nevis.
Yakira.
Yakira.
Yakira,
Why
yeah.
say Aniko? Oh my god. But yeah, we was the first group to travel, and then it was a team, and then it was if I remember, that will be the judge, Brandon. You came with a team as well, right?
Yeah, no, Brandon came
No,
after.
I'm actually, if you came with a team.
I came with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I was there.
Why am I? You see, I'm sleepy. don't.
Yeah, but you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah, I have a lot
Understandable,
on my mind.
understandable.
So, and then we had the whole confusion that, aka Lakshay will, explain when he has time for that.
Yeah, it's a
So
lot.
It was a lot. So it was really, I said, separated, but we was one of the biggest group to travel, and it was a very interesting moment for us, honestly. So, as I said, let me go to Hitton himself. So, as I said, he was what position he was in?
Field resetter.
Yes.
The field reset crew.
And how is it, having experience to see all these robots perform?
Wow. There was a lot of robots.
It was a lot of robots,
It was
right?
really interesting to see.
It was, I mean, it was eight arenas, so it was.
I'm from
Five,
what?
Five? Oh,
five fields.
Why did
Five fields.
Yeah, 5 fields.
It was 5 fields. Why
Five
get
fields.
8
And
arenas?
from
Hey,
what?
hey,
hun-
oh my god!
How much countries participate? 180 countries?
It's 100
plus?
100 and something plus.
Simultaneously.
Yes, so you got to see
Yeah.
a lot of bots, right? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you.
I remember seeing you guys there. I'm like,
I remember the time. I remember the time when we was watching. I think it was Sankey is teaming up with Jamaica, and I think it was on the second week. No, not second week. Second day. Sorry,
Day.
second day actually. That was on a Saturday.
Probably.
It was on a Saturday,
Yeah, so-
and I was watching y'all, and I tell you, y'all came in. You were shooting your balls. You did hooping.
Michael Jordan.
My
okay?
boy.
Michael
whoop.
Jordan.
So I was like, okay, doing it, all your balls landing in and stuff like that. And when time hit, everybody was jumping. Everybody show. I even lost my voice. Like,
Yeah.
you could have heard me.
When I came back from after I think it was one of the matches.
Yes.
I saw everything.
No. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't
was
that bad.
that-
Come
I
on
just-
now. Don't be like that. Don't be like that.
Okay,
It
he
wasn't
sounded like he was going through puberty. Let's say that.
well, it did
Like it was
crack
on a
twice.
constant crack. Let's say
It
that,
was
yeah.
crack. It was crack. It was two
Like
times.
if your voice was cracking, it would be constant. But
It was-
yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I remember looking up on the sitting down, like every standing up.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's though somebody watching me and like, why you so low? And I was like, I can't represent St. Kids. Come on, no.
Exactly.
We got a dub.
We
Like
small, but what?
yeah, we coming in
talking
strong. You know what I'm saying? We coming strong. So when that happened, I lost my voice 2 times. I lost my voice in the entrance, like the opening. Yeah, the opening I lost my voice. If you
When we
couldn't-
was doing the
yeah,
walk.
the walk.
That was
that-
really spectacular.
Yeah, it
the
was-
opening ceremony. And
It
the show
was
after.
it was amazing, literally. Even
Absolutely.
Lakshay, reach there on point. But
The nick
yes,
of time.
in the nick
In
of
the nick
time,
of
I
time.
literally when it's about to start.
Unfortunately for that walk,
Exactly.
the mentors couldn't go with us on that walk. Because,
Yeah.
Dr. New would turn up.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna turn up for anything.
Yeah.
So
If you watch the video, Lux is like the first person you see.
yeah, wait, who was
Yeah,
holding
no,
the flag?
first person. He's like, go, and then.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Petrino-
Yeah, I think he was,
yeah.
Lux
No.
was holding the flag.
Yeah,
or
No,
was
no,
it
Petrino
No,
was holding
Petrino hold the flag,
Petrino?
but Luke
Yeah.
said go, and then
Yeah.
everybody going.
Yeah.
So I
No,
was
like you can see on like the video. I clipped a part on YouTube.
Oh, you clipped the part.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
Nice,
send you
nice.
gotta send that in the chat.
Yep.
So, yeah, so the opening ceremony was very amazing,
Fantastic.
and we see a lot of culture like
Amazing.
coming out in their their area. I mean, some full suited, some in their in their
those
wear.
people in their suits.
Yeah,
I forgot about them.
I was cool, and I remember the time when which team was it that was doing the tap dance?
Tap dance? I
Yeah.
didn't see any
You
tap
didn't-
dancing,
No,
unfortunately.
no, cause remember you were going like you was walking.
Oh, yeah. So you would be able to see
So
all
I-
the people.
I
then.
trying to remember the country.
you-
It's like they tap dance, they jump and kick the foot together. I don't remember the country, but that was good as well.
By the
So,
way, you can see all this on YouTube.
Yeah, it is on-
Opening
it is
Yeah.
First
on
Global
YouTube.
I,
2022
the thing is,
opening
right,
ceremony.
the whole walk for each team
Yes.
would have been shot on the clip.
yes,
Would be like 4 seconds, 3 seconds.
yes.
So a lot of things would have been missed. A lot missed.
That's true, but so much camera was there. So
Yeah, probably different angles.
Yeah, different- different angles, 'cause
Maybe they would
remember-
have focuses, but
How-
yeah.
how they
on
put-
the actual live,
Yeah.
when I was watching the TV,
Yeah.
how they were live,
Yeah.
it was like 3 seconds.
yeah, what happened? Yeah, on that's something.
Yeah,
but
maybe,
when it comes
maybe.
to the stream,
Yeah, and
now,
then
it
they
was
put-
literally
yeah.
homed in for a good while.
Yeah.
So what happened is that remember they split it in two. So this country goes there, the other country
Yeah,
goes there. So
yeah.
it's like left, right.
Yeah,
So they
around
had
the stage.
they had two camera areas.
I would already know my side, cause I was like
you
literally
would-
down on the
yeah,
field.
you look
Yeah.
out your side, but there was two camera for each section. You had the
Mm.
one that was on the what do you call it? Something like a hoverboard, but ain't really a hover. It was a hover like.
The top thing you're talking
No,
about?
no, 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 no.
Oh, you
When the
mean
guy
the
was
crane
like,
camera?
no, not the crane. The crane was on the second one.
Oh.
The other one was when the guy was like on a. It looked like a
A
hoverboard
chair,
where you have
kinda
the
like a
camera
smooth
on
chair.
it.
I might have seen. So he's-
No,
he's
it
like-
was, remember it was with you because they on your set.
I kind of see. I got you seated on some kind of thing.
Yeah, and he was pushing
Yeah.
it and coming back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
you
was
see that.
watching. I was like, yo, that's a lot of weight because the camera was very huge. But yeah, that was that camera for the I think it was left side, and then you have the crane camera that was on the right side. So it was split up into two, and it went amazing. Especially when I see Switzerland came out as well. I was like, wow, that's crazy. But it was spectacular when everybody lined up, have their flags, swinging and stuff like that, and the ceremony was amazing. But
Yeah, that was the
And-
opening ceremony.
And,
Really
and
open.
after the opening ceremony, immediately after, there was like a cultural show.
yes, there was a culture show.
No, that was
No,
after
no, no, no,
closing.
no, that was a-
closing.
No,
that
no,
was a
no,
closing.
no, no, no. After the opening ceremony,
Yeah.
there was a show. And then was it closing ceremony?
That was a closing.
closing-
You're
the
you're talking about the
okay.
cultural night.
The culture.
No, not that, not that.
What are
You're
you
talking
talking
about
Not team cultural night.
No, not team. No, that's a different thing. I think he's talking about when they were presenting something on the screen, and then after the screen, the closing ceremony starts off with people dancing and performing.
Yes.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah,
that.
you
That was
talking
closing
about that.
ceremony.
That was the
We're
closing.
on the opening.
Yeah, that was the closing.
Yeah, that was closing.
Unless you were talking about when they were doing the national anthem, because something was.
I think they're on the same day.
It was the same
All that
day.
happened, I believe.
Yeah,
No.
all that happened on the same day because remember they only had it one time in that specific area, and that was in the opening. I wasn't there for the closing. so I'm
In
not
that,
for sure.
in that, I remember when that day there were practice matches and the rehearsal,
Let me
and
pull
then the opening ceremony.
Yes, that's what
it was
is.
practice match,
Fashion matches,
rehearsal,
just also- right.
Yes.
and the opening
Then
ceremony.
the opening
Right.
ceremony.
And then lunch. That would be the first thing they actually got food for us.
Because I think we only have 2 practice days, and that was the
12th
Thursday.
and
The Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Thursday is the first practice day, and the second day is practice, then the opening.
Which
Was-
is
was it
amazing.
12?
'Cause
It was
that
amazing, 'cause that gave us a-
actually the first time we actually used the bot.
Yeah, that's crazy. It gave us enough time to still work on the bot to try to get it up
Okay,
and running.
let me
So
see.
when those practice time was going on, and truly, it
It was the opening.
Without-
ceremony.
you
It
what?
was the opening.
Yeah, okay.
ceremony.
It was
So
the- oh, yeah,
the
that's funny, it was the opening.
experience with the practice matches, cause you're going to practice matches. Oh, we lost the match. Okay, we lost this match, but why? And then we went back, and then you go fix the stuff, and then you
Yeah.
go back to the next
cool
practice
thing
match.
about
You
it
win,
is-
you lose, and then bap.
They
Trial
allow
and error.
the fact that they allow you to like
Leave it.
adjust the bot. you
Yeah,
know?
and the part where they allow us to
Yeah.
leave with the bat as well to go
Exactly,
home.
Yeah, but
It's-
yeah, but that was on a time frame only before the actual start. of
Yeah,
match. You
that's the
couldn't do
actual
anything else.
start.
Only
But
thing we
if-
could have done is like repairs.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Not-
that's the only thing we
Rep-
could do. Repairs,
You
yeah.
couldn't re.
You
no,
couldn't really change anything.
No, well-
before. I mean, after the actual like ranked matches.
Oh yeah, when it's official ranking matches
Official ranked
starts,
matches,
yeah.
you can't.
Because
Oh.
remember the
have done
time there were
repairs.
certain countries that as they came, they start building about there on
Yeah.
the spot.
Yeah,
So-
unfortunately, because they didn't get.
Yeah,
the
they
toolkits
didn't
in
get the
time.
kit too like at the right time. So yeah. So when that case happened, when we were going around, scooping around, and we started realizing like certain countries are starting on their kit, and they were explaining that they get the kit super late. So the only time they could work on it is when they actually arrive. So they were saying that they done build the idea, point the plan and stuff like that to how to present it that way. Certain team didn't get to finish off like much as what they wanted, but they try to get the ball up and running as soon as
Yeah.
possible, and that's
So
something
with
I
some
very
teams
respect.
did, I think I don't remember which team, but a bunch of teams built simple bots.
Yes.
That would still have bigger them a higher rank. A simple
Yes.
bot that would only do one thing. So there was different paths, like different ways to be in B. As it was a team competition, not a solo
Yes.
team
was a team.
alliances.
It was a
you
3v3.
could you could literally build your bot for one purpose, even those different purposes, like
Yeah.
compressor, pushing in, collecting, shooting,
Yeah,
and
and-
climbing.
and-
So some teams would build their bot for only climbing.
Yes.
Some would only for collection,
Mhm.
and some for only for shooting, and
So
that's it.
the
really.
amazing part about
Yeah.
this, right, is when we got our schedule, like who we going with, who we working with. I like the part where the leaders like go look for the partners
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
I
start
love that.
and then starts like strategizing like how would be the best, like what does your bot do, and what would be the best section for your bot to be done. And
I honestly love that fact because I
Yes.
was there right there. Cause this when we saw like we're going with Team Greek. Let's go by Team Greek and discuss.
Yeah.
Hey, I see your bot is this way. Let's do it that way. And then sometimes they just come to us. Like
Yes.
we ain't paying
Yeah,
attention.
we
We're
just-
on the
we're
bot
just
with it,
working
and
on
then
the
they
bot.
come by and say, "Hi,
And
we're new
then
team,"
they-
and then you realize Team Japan.
And it
This,
was
I'm
like,
like,
yeah. The one thing I respect Team Japan. They came in, started getting stuff, and then like
Mexico.
yeah,
and-
Mexico
The
is
thing
Best-
is, we
Mexico
teamed up
was
with
the best.
yeah,
Yeah,
we teamed
Mexico.
up with Mexico in the practice match,
Yes,
right?
and
they
then-
brought a whole like 3D print of the field.
yeah. Yeah.
They did say, hey,
I
we're
think I
gonna
saw
go for
that.
the middle band, arc and
Yeah, so
stuff.
there was well strategized when it comes to that section
were
as
like-
well.
That
So-
and for that amount of effort and time and
Yeah.
everything, really
Yeah,
for them
they-
to be in the top 10, I
Yeah,
believe they're in top 10.
I think they're pretty like.
They
first.
were
Yes.
really they were
That was first.
no Team
Oh, yeah.
Switzerland came first.
No,
Team
Yeah,
Switzerland
team-
came.
yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, really commendable.
Yeah, it
In my
was.
opinion, they're
Jenny.
the first. Like they were first.
And
On
But
the-
you would know because you saw all the
no,
field,
yeah,
how they
no,
play.
like how team Mexico and Team India.
Mm.
Team India had the best climber.
Yeah.
You saw it would just like go up.
So
no
you
mistakes.
could have built the
Haven't
best
seen
bot
Team
and
India.
still be low in
Yes,
ranking.
it is.
'Cause it is a team-based
Yeah,
game.
it's a team effort.
Team game.
So it's shown to the point where this is the next amazing thing about it. I'm kind of glad like how we had the whole practice, like the practice zones as well. And the amazing thing about it is that we had like other countries like is willing for us to lend us parts. Cause remember
Yeah.
that our toolkit was hold up in London. And when that was hold up in London,
yes,
that kind of
I remember.
literally throw us off in a way to the point where, like, how we gonna deal with the situation while our toolkit is, like, our kit is somewhere else? Cause everything that we
There's
need,
a lot of stress in yeah.
everything that we needed to get our bot up and running wasn't here. So we were just talking, we like strategizing and say, okay, when we go back to the stadium, we need to go to the repair areas so we could work out something else because it's kind of in the whole holdback situation. So when we was talking there, we see Canada pulled up.
Yeah, because I think they were the first team we saw. Like with the second we reached
well,
from the hotel, Switzerland.
Yeah, from the hotel. I
We
think-
went in, we came back, we saw Team Canada. We just started
I
talking.
think we saw Team Canada Thursday night because the next day is the opening situation. So we had a whole group meeting because everybody was there. So when Team Canada was there, and I was like, we meeting finished as well because we just having dinner and dinner was done. So I was like, hey, you know what? Let's go over there and see what's going on. Maybe they could help us a little bit. So we went over there to Team Canada and we speak. We introduced ourselves and we were having a good time. And they were telling me they had a little issue as well where they had their parts, but they didn't had their robot. And I was like,
Yeah, the
wow.
robot came in late.
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
they had the like the
I think
parts
one of
to
the
repair
mentor
and
was
stuff like that.
holding the robot for them. So the
Yeah,
mentor
yeah,
has-
one of the mentor had to like stay back with the bot, trying to get back up and running for them to carry back over. So we were talking, we were chilling with them, we were having an amazing time. They were like, hey, since our bot is not here and your bot is here, but you don't have your part, but I have parts as well.
And you
Why
need the
don't
tools.
Yeah, the tools. So it was like, we don't let that work something out. Let me help you.
They
So
were really
yeah,
amazing.
they
just said,
genuinely
go ahead, just
they-
come by, ask, and
yeah, it's
There.
the only sad thing about it is that they only spent one day in the hotel. I was like, damn.
yeah, they switched hotels.
They switched hotels. I was like,
But it wasn't just only Team Canada,
No,
we
it
met
wasn't
a
no team.
lot of other people. from the
Grenada.
team.
Grenada was one of the best help as well. If
I think is Team Israel was there.
yeah, Team Israel.
They lend us some tools
They
as
lent
well.
us, they lent us tools. It was I am trying to remember that country. It's all on
For what?
It's on the other side.
Other side of what?
You know when we met chakras. I'm trying to remember. When there was a different language and we were trying to communicate.
The Spanish.
Yes, the
Spanish.
Spanish.
Oh,
I'm trying to-
Ooh.
On the bus?
You. It's being for you.
It's a
Costa
U.
Rica?
Um.
On Spanish.
There is a Spanish-speaking country.
Yeah.
They're Spanish-speaking, and the country's name is beginning with a U.
It was a
Not
U.
Uruguay.
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 Yeah,
Bro, you know
Uruguay.
geography?
Oh,
South America.
Don't do that.
South America.
Don't.
Hey. I was taught Caribbean geography.
Don't come after us.
We didn't learn the states of America or anything. Okay. Okay.
Wait, what?
We didn't learn. We learned the continents and all this stuff. Like, we didn't focus on like the Let's not speak on that.
That sounds like a you problem.
Me problem.
Uruguay, Paraguay.
Hey, we learned about the Caribbean because we live in the
Yes,
Caribbean.
we live in the
Come
Caribbean,
on.
so
I
it
told you,
mostly- it was
I told you
mostly-
this was an
Chile.
eye-opening experience
Yes.
for me.
So it was Uruguay.
Uruguay.
Uruguay. Yeah. So we met up with Uruguay. Like we just walk in the hall because we was like, hey, let's go around and see if we can see other team members. And I was like, okay, cool. So we went around. We start walking. As we leave the room, turn to the right. We see Uruguay out there standing up, menacing, like paused or scared. So. It was a group of us. Remember, it was a big group, and we was walking to them. So they started being like scared because we just rushing up on. Well, not like in a weird way. It's just.
I would like to apologize to all the teams that I've just ran up to and said, "Hey,
We're from St. Kitts.
the funny thing is, right? You would be next to me and we
Yeah.
walk in the mall, right?
Yeah.
And you see like two group people, friends, and they'll be in hoodies. They would not even be in like the team shirt or anything. Say, hey, first global, right? Say, yeah. You can ask some other
it's
teammates
easy.
about me.
It's kind of
being
easy.
too sociable.
It's
'cause
kind of you're very
I was
sociable.
no, because this was my first time meeting
Yeah, it's
people
the
like this. I
first.
was like,
You're the first
wow.
time meeting
It happens.
people.
I'm
First
sure
time
plenty of other people
traveling.
from
The
other
the
countries.
amount of times I had to hold back myself.
You
Oh
say, you
my
know what?
god.
Let me don't get too hyper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you Mrs. Howell.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
Mrs.
Mrs.
Howell.
Howell.
Mrs. Howell saved
She said, "Hold, sit back, sit."
Yeah,
down,
relax.
mate."
Let's relax a bit.
Yeah.
Don't let him think about us in a different wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So it was a fun experience,
Yeah.
and it was like I think Dr. Neil said that after I think it was Friday they went for a walk, like in the town area, city area.
I think
And-
one of them got lost.
Who?
Yeah,
Really?
it was a girl, me, Patrino, and Anthony. No, there was a party for like Spanish. So
Oh
yeah, one of them got lost.
There was a party thing like for all Spanish like Spanish in the
Yeah.
hotel, and
Some of them got lost, and we
no,
me
only
between-
one. Yeah, one got lost,
One,
and we
yeah.
were trying to help her, trying to figure out which room is the rest of the crew is.
and
for
she
her.
was Spanish. She knew a little bit of English.
Yeah, she
I
does.
knew a little bit of Spanish, and yeah, I knew a little bit of Spanish, and we just
Yeah.
looking around,
Certain.
so imagine this, even with these language barriers, imagine we still communicating with
Yeah.
youths and stuff like that.
Yeah,
This is-
generally, no
the
matter what
first
language you
global
speak.
is a really good experience and
Yeah.
opportunity.
I mean, I learned a couple, languages, but it was, as I said, it was amazing. And one thing that I respect, and I respect this very much, it was one of the Grenada team members. So one of the Grenada team members came by because one of our friends was staying there, just like chilling with us, and I was working at the bot, and he came in and he saw we started talking about the bot itself and what he did to his bot as well, and we're just trying to see, like, he tell us about his issue, I talk about my issue as well with like when we facing the bot. And the crazy part about it is that
Y'all had a solution for each other?
yes,
Yeah.
I helped him in his issue, and he helped me in mine. So when I test out his solution, it works, it fixes. When he tests out my solution, it fixes. So when I was testing my thing, everything was going smooth. I was like, okay, then bam, that is fixed. So we don't have to, run back to that. All we got to do is continue repairing. So the next day, because I pulled an all-nighter there, yeah,
There was all
I send
nighters
you.
from the St. Kitts to here.
Yes,
to Switzerland, man.
I send you Anthony, and I tried to send Petrina, but Petrina didn't want to go. But I send you and Anthony to get some sleep because you're the driver and the shooter. Y'all were
That was
insist-
like the first time we
Yeah,
slept.
yeah.
But I'll tell you this. I would call the college where we live now. Because me, Avril, and even though we are these positions, right?
Yep.
Everyone still focus on the bot. So like everyone from the team, you could be, oh, hey, I only do this bad. I shouldn't like, I'm only this person. I only this position. I can't be doing that. Everyone, we for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks.
2 weeks without sleep.
2 weeks without sleep. We'd see for like doze off for one
Yeah,
or one. Next
doze
person would,
off,
shifts.
wake up.
Ain't really for.
Yeah, that's what he's
But
getting-
we
what
only
pictures
went
there
home to
for?
take a shower and come straight back to the
So,
college.
How it went is that we pulled an all-nighter to the point where, as I said, we dozed off a couple times, and when those happen, pictures are taken. It's like that.
Yeah,
So
there's a lot of fun moments.
when we doze off for a couple hours, and we wake up again and walk back on the butt. And as a specific time, well, we always set it to 6 o'clock. When 6 o'clock hit, the plan is to go home, take a shower. If you need to sleep, you could sleep, and then come back up. For me, no, I went straight home, take a shower, and went straight back up.
I'd like to clarify. Not 6 o'clock in the evening. 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
like when
6 o'clock.
everyone.
Yeah, 6 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning, early morning, where sun is coming up. We
Like, cause that's when like everyone does off around like 4, 3, and then
Yeah,
wake
4,
up and then
3.
be up at 6,
Yeah.
and then we go. You go home, take a shower, take maybe a little nap. Not
Yeah,
really,
not
though.
really, no.
No,
No, 'cause
it-
if
it
you
was out-
touch it's like this. If you touch your
Your
bed,
bed,
you're goner.
gone.
You're a goner.
There was a time, right? I would like to say there's a time we had to go to Good Morning SKN,
Oh yeah.
and I lay down on the bed waiting for waiting to go there. I was supposed to take a shower and stuff to get ready.
I
but
think that's the same.
by-
That's the same day that I left, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, it is.
yeah,
remember.
and
Wait, did you?
let's say I came kinda late
Wait.
to the Good Morning SKN.
you came for the picture, right? Were you?
Good
there?
Morning SKN was like the TV.
Yeah,
TV show.
but I was trying to figure out if you came, like you was there answering questions.
I can look it up
Yeah.
right now.
So I came from the college to the house.
Uh huh.
To go to the Good Morning SKN, right? So I went in the house, shower and stuff, sit on the bed waiting, gone just like that. I came a little late.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
You
so
know, I
there
was
was other events like school and stuff, and you just deal this.
You know the crazy part about it. I was the first person to be there, and I was like, I'm not gonna be the only one come
I'll
up here.
tell you this. Without Avril, geez, this things would have gone like
it wouldn't go
without
slow.
everyone,
It would be
without
kind of
one
slow.
person missing, it would have gone.
It
But
would be slow.
even though Everett was, he was not an official team member, but jeez, man, we couldn't do it without
Official
him.
traveling team.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, official
Wild team.
traveling team member.
Yeah, he
But-
wasn't an official team member.
Yes.
He wasn't an official team member,
Yes.
but he came in as a
Hey,
Yes.
I guess.
Yes.
He came in as a guest, but
No, I'm known
that's
for.
the same. You
no,
can be a guest, anyone, like I said,
Yeah.
volunteer. You're
You-
still there, sleepless, working with us.
And you can still work on the robot.
Exactly. Even though, yes, exactly. You can work on the robot, even if you're not a part of the official team. Once there's an opportunity shown, you take it. That's how it is.
That's just for being a part of
It-
SK and RA, the association.
So
Exactly.
if you're like over 18, you still want to join. You can be a guest, a volunteer,
Yeah,
or
guest,
a mentor.
volunteer, mentor.
Yes.
Yes. So that in
Yes.
in those areas, yes. Don't think that you pass 18 and you can't go anything. There's opportunities of you traveling. You just have to put in the effort, show that you're dedicated, and anything is possible. So for me, when I went there, I said I put in a lot of work in that for 2 whole weeks, and
It wasn't just weeks, it was months.
Oh,
It was a month.
I'll call it a month. 'cause
It
we
was a
came,
month.
We came back on the last month, right? The second of last month.
No, the whole building, the robot.
Oh, the
We
whole,
came
the
back on
whole,
the
yeah,
19th.
yeah. I would said the whole building the
Wednesday.
robot plus the traveling experience and the Switzerland competition is like
Yeah.
a month. I would say that.
We got so we're supposed to work on the robot for 3 months, right?
Did we get a kit late?
We got work it really late.
Yeah.
We got it. We only got to work on it for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And
3 weeks,
and
4 weeks.
In,
3
bet-
weeks?
in
Yeah.
between those 3 weeks because that's before
much
college
just-
starts. You got better kit before college start. So when college starts is when I work on the bot. So what
And I
happened?
yeah, some of us would come like I would come there like
Yeah.
right after school ends, college, sleep back. You know, yeah.
So what happened is that we pulled down that bot like 5 times. It was stressful. I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
surprised. I'm surprised some of us they weren't crazy, cause like
No, people. The thing with this, right? People would have to have faith. When you have faith, anything is possible. Cause when you see a bot pull down after you see it well properly built, they'll be like,
the crazy that really messed up me
yeah,
was the fact that you think you completed this part of this section, right?
Yeah.
And then to like put with the other stuff and like put with the other stuff components.
cause what we did by part. That's the thing.
Yeah. But we built upon the top base, the wheel, the drivetrain.
Yeah, the
first.
drivetrain first was the build, and
Yeah, but
remember,
we had to pull that part twice. We went through the drivetrain
Yeah,
like 3 times, right?
We went to the drivetrain. Yes, 3
Three
times.
times.
3 times we went to the
So
drivetrain.
I'm saying you completed this part for you to take it back down. Like you're proud of this for you to take it back down. But the thing is, right? I didn't complain about that cause
Because
each
it came
time
out, each time
came out better.
It came out better.
It came out
and
way
that's,
better.
And that's the amazing part about it. And like I said, 3 times that we pulling part. The intake got taken part as well.
oh dear for the intake. The intake got taken 20 times.
It was a decent
We
amount
had
of
to
times the
switch up, like,
intake.
the methods.
Yes, we had to switch up on multiple methods.
So
especially
it wasn't just switching up the method, it was switching up how we do this method.
Yeah,
This is how we
so-
do is like 5 times with this method, 5 times with that method.
Yeah. So when
Ooh.
that happened, right? So in that case, I say everybody putting in their ideas,
Yes.
trying to figure out what's the best solution, and as time go by, and we're working in it, it get better and better and better and better until we get a speedy.
What I
speedy
like
thing.
about this year's team, like, 'cause even with the amount of creative different ideas,
Yes.
no problem, no arguments, no drama, right?
Oh, yeah,
no
we didn't
fighting, nothing, smooth. It was great.
Yes, it was great. That's just it was funny. I said a lot of people hurt their head on this, really and truly.
Headaches.
But at the end of the day, we achieved what we were looking for, and that's the great thing. And we perform very, very well. And even though that people cut themselves or damage themselves, just
Oh, I had a lot of accident cases because
Yeah.
we had to deal with like actual cutting and then the
but-
metal parts, right?
Yeah, but the thing with that, after we did that, we make sure you smooth it out so it doesn't cut anybody
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So we was very cautious with that as well because we didn't want any
But
injuries.
that wouldn't matter 'cause
Yes.
as to someone like me who hits himself on every edge possible, every
Carelessness.
corner, every doorknob, every
Yes.
Yeah.
So first thing I always do is focus on safety first, even when it comes to doing like precautions, with using like other methods of getting things done that could involve sharpness. So we always take precaution on that, and that's one of the first methods of.
Yeah. Everything was real. The only problem with the lab of anything was how messy it was.
Yeah. Okay.
You
the
know
thing
it's a
is,
lab,
Okay.
come
It's a
on.
lab, right? And the
It's
thing
a
is,
lab.
it will get messy, especially when it comes to rebuilding continuously, and sometimes. It's not. As I said, it's not good to work in a messy environment.
we clean.
But
we
the
always
thing
cleaned
is,
it.
we always clean it up.
But just after a
Yeah.
hard full days of work, full day of work, it's just
you're gonna be back again with that. But as I said, when it comes to working on the butt, the environment is well clean. But once you're pulling down now, oh, that's a different story. But we always work in a clean environment. So even though that was the case, and we had to just like develop better ideas to get this done. So as I said, the whole Switzerland. Wait, question. What did you feel about the whole malls? The malls in
All the malls.
yes, in Switzerland.
Jeez,
I
First
forgot. I
thing-
forgot. I'm
first thing-
watching the times.
The-
I'm like,
okay.
I'm watching the time.
First thing.
Huh?
Expensive.
Oh yeah, expensive. Yeah,
Expensive.
I guess it's the
okay.
currency
It's a
difference
it's a
and
currency
the
difference.
Standard of living.
way of the cost of living.
Okay, so the thing
But
is,
I would say about the mall, I never got the idea of getting lost in a building before.
you get
than
lost in a mall.
No, no, just
Oh.
saying that how big it is. Like the fact that you would have to set up to go with people
Mm-hmm.
and call. You have to call on the phone to talk to somebody in the same building with
it
you.
was kind of difficult, especially when it comes to having like Jamaica. Remember, we have like the cell on flow, and then
Well, I wouldn't know about that. I would not know about
because remember you did bought a SIM there as well. Right?
Yes.
Yes. So just in case an emergency
Yeah.
happened, we could
Shout
contact
out
them.
Sunrise.
Oh, Shadow Sunrise.
Sunrise.
All right, big up on that. I guess. Yeah. So, yeah. So
Well,
there's certain situations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
remember,
was pretty cool. Oh, that just reminded me, not to cut you out there, but when I went to England, right? I didn't know Flow was so big.
Flo.
Yeah, when I went to England, right? I just saw a message from Flow say, "Hey, your number is your voicemail or something like receive stuff. Your new number is this, right?"
Oh, they changed the number for you.
Yeah, automatically.
I meant to give you a London number.
Yeah.
Oh.
Flow has office.
I don't know
Oh,
if it's called
yeah.
Sankis would used to be like under like England or something. I don't know cause of that or anything,
I'm
but
not too sure. I don't know what it
Possibly.
was.
I just saw it.
Gone
And
away.
it was just I was just surprised.
Well, my SIM card was disabled, so I didn't say that. I disabled mine. So yeah, but as I said, England was a good experience. It was a good experience. The malls were amazing. It was very
Downtown.
expensive.
Don't forget about downtown city. the
Downtown city was legitness, but
city. It was- that was-
legit.
That was legit.
It was legitness. So when we were walking down and we was looking at the environment, it's like very open. Everybody just doing their own thing. The train passing. Is it train, right?
Tram.
Tram. Yeah,
Train
the
tram.
Train
I
tram.
have to talk
Yeah.
about it. The tram
TPG.
was free? Was it free?
It was what we did. We
You
we,
could just-
no,
I
No,
thought-
it was- it
what
was-
we did was the hotel.
Yeah, the
had
hotels
their-
gave us
they
free
gave
pass.
us a pass.
Yeah,
for a certain
Oh.
amount of
because
time.
it was under the hotel. That's why. So we got to go to it. For
Because
free.
it seemed like to me you just walk into the tram.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we had our
And you
No,
get
our,
free
we-
travel.
yeah, but we had
Yeah.
our ticket just in case like somebody come past or asks like, let me see your ticket.
Ah,
But they just do that sometimes. So we had it just in case anything like that involved, so we
Oh.
don't get ourselves in issues. So yeah, the tram was amazing. It was
Yeah, I wouldn't know about all the background stuff because thank you, Mrs. Howell, and the mentors
yeah.
for working for smooth, for everything good. I would like to say the mentors and the other Mrs. Howell, Miss Howell.
Yeah. No,
That
but actually, go back to the beginning.
worked really
when,
hard.
When I thought you said Miss Howell, I thought you meant
That's what I said.
Malika.
Yeah, but I said Mrs.
Yeah.
That
Or
don't be-
Mrs.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
said Mrs. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I said.
I can't forget about
That would be the parent of one of our team members who
Yes.
came as a guest to handle like background stuff, like with
Right.
traveling stuff and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah, she's just she.
Word,
she's my-
she's you'll call her the mom of the
She's
group.
my shopping buddy. I would call it that. She's my shopping
She
buddy.
kept everyone safe. Hey, come this way, you know where to go, all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They
She-
worked really hard
so
for us.
she makes sure that everybody don't get lost, so anybody gets separated. So we travel as a group, and that's something that was amazing for us, just to make sure it's very cautious.
Don't forget about my mom as well.
Oh yeah, your mom. Your
Your mom came as a volunteer as well.
Yeah, she came as a
Yeah,
volunteer.
actually,
She
what
was-
happened? She was a guest. She was a guest, right? But she was able to be a volunteer
That's
for
great.
the whole event. She worked very, very, very hard.
I think
Yeah,
somebody
so-
came to me about being a volunteer. If somebody wants to, somebody came to me and asked if you want to be a volunteer as well. But
That
because
was
of-
after the
no,
competition.
that was when the competition was going on.
Oh, dear.
But due to me being so busy with the bud, and I know that I couldn't leave that station. Yeah, because
yeah, I
remember-
understand why you refused it, but
yeah, so because remember that when the bot comes back, you gotta work on it instantly because the next match is after. Like
yeah,
like,
like you have a match like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, bot damage from that match. Come back,
Yeah.
The amount of let's not speak on that. Let's speak on some happy times.
yes. So one thing I said this when before we left, is the part when we achieved something and we were so happy about it. That was the shooter. Even though certain situation happened, aka toolkit, certain things would have to be like dropped just so we have more time to work on other things. Even though we genuinely
We've
wanted
been
it.
trying on the shooter for so long since saying kids here, and then for us to not use a shooter.
Yeah, but
for the
but
actual
the
rank.
reason why we didn't use a shooter, cause remember it was a team base. So since we working as a team, we figure out who has the strongest shooter,
Yeah.
who has the strongest climber, who has the strongest intake, and we work with each other.
And the fact that I would say we have a great intake, and
Yes.
the other
I tell you.
team,
Right.
our other
Yeah.
teammates took advantage of that.
Yes, already in.
I would say without, cause there's teams there was moments where our two team members couldn't really intake, but they couldn't intake. They had one focus on claiming,
Yes.
and the other had a damaged
So-
intake. So we had to push other teams around and all kind of stuff.
Yes, for
while they
support.
drive chain damage. So you see a team sync is pushing other bots to go on the pad and other stuff.
So the crazy thing about it, we are well known for having the fastest intake of all, especially when it
Yeah.
comes to taking in and taking
And the
out.
amount we can
And
take
the
in.
amount that we could take in as well, and that was our strong point
Mhm.
in the game point, and that was truly very amazing to cover as well.
And the fact that we can dump into the compressor, where we
Compressor.
can
Yes.
throw it into the thing.
Ah, yes,
The
our
amount-
shooter.
The
Oh.
amount we can throw in
No,
really correlates the amount we can shoot out.
Related, semi-related. Team Afghanistan.
We got 10 minutes.
Team
Ooh.
Afghanistan. They were really good at shooting,
Yes,
and they were all female group.
Oh, for real?
all
Yeah,
fe-
Team
because
Afghanistan was
that
all
was
female.
all female?
group,
Yeah, they were all
Oh.
Yeah.
female.
Okay, that's
They
great.
they'd done a really good job with the shooting.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So,
I was actually on if you go on YouTube, I was on they live streamed the different fields actually. The main field is field 5, but
Field 5.
I was on field 1. I was between field 1 and field 2. So I'd be going there and
So,
like scooping up balls.
I think Sankits was the first person to go on Field 5, right? The first team to go on Field 5, or the second team?
I'm not so sure. I have a video of you guys.
Because
right
it was
there.
our first. No, I think the first match was on Field 5. So we did start off in that position at
I
first.
think this is really well known because you see all the casters remembering us, and then all the different past first global members, like literal core people, like founder, the people who's behind.
I actually met Dean Kamen, who founded First Global. I have
know.
a picture with him.
And how was that?
Ooh, I don't remember hearing this
interesting.
before.
Yeah, I didn't hear that one.
Yeah.
I got an autograph from him.
Oh
I have
my
a picture.
God.
Like he signed my tag. Volunteers get tagged. Actually, everyone gets tags, but
Oh.
volunteers have a tag that says volunteer.
You got yours signed by him?
Yeah, I got signed.
Nice.
Everybody got.
Yeah.
So
And I also Todd, the guy announcer. Yeah, I met him in the lunchroom.
Oh, the
And I got-
caster?
He signed on
Yeah.
the back, and then Dean.
he
signed on the
knows
front.
he knows Team Zengis, trust me.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
He
No,
knows
I
Team
was
Zengis.
there in the field
man,
when he
you-
announced.
Every time Team Zengis come on the field, he'll talk about a past moment.
Yeah, cause remember
Yeah.
when Dr.
Oh.
Neil stated like,
Yeah.
should I open my own organization? And he was like, yeah, association. So I
And
was
then
like, yeah.
Yeah, I was at
I think Daphne would be the only person with a picture with the founder.
No, I don't think so.
Not like when he came.
Oh,
from
like
those-
when he
Probably
came,
the
when he was
first time?
leaving, you mean?
Leaving.
Oh, leaving. Yes, I think so. I'm not too
What?
sure. I'm not. I can't.
no,
I
the
can't-
day when we had the
When he say when he came, no, with the founder or with the
founder,
founder.
founder.
I have
The
two pictures with them, one before and one on the last day.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there for the highlights.
Like when it was a picture of Dr. Neil and him walking up the steps talking.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that was
that
when they
one
was
of the
leaving
nights.
the
Yeah.
first dinner. The first dinner we had.
Right.
Yeah, that's when he was leaving.
And the phone, I think he remembered Dr. Neil,
yeah,
right? He,
'cause
they had a good conversation.
remember they had the
Of course he
conversation about
remembers.
making his own
Of SK
association.
and Ari.
Yes,
Ha, 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 ha.
And here it is, bigger than ever. So yeah, it was amazing to meet those type of inspirations to build towards what we are right now, and that was amazing. Really and truly, it is great, and then we all appreciate Dr. Neil for what he's done and his sacrifice as well. So without him and there's certain things like
The two
wouldn't be.
founders. I think Xavi would be the co-founder. Xavi is a co-founder.
We need to get Zav in here.
Yeah.
Xavi is our ghost member, but
Yeah.
he works. You might not see his face. I'd say he might not be doing. He works really hard. He's behind of the scenes all the time. He just doesn't like to show his face.
Central
Well,
program.
let me not say he doesn't like. Let me say he likes to. It's I'll say it's a out of the way thing.
It's out of the way thing. All right.
Yeah.
So we have 7 minutes. Is there anything you would like to say?
Guys,
to
I don't
viewers?
mean to put you in a box, but what was the best thing about like the event inside the whenever?
The Palexpo?
Yeah, Palexpo. Yeah, I'll go first. Actually, after the opening ceremony, there was a cultural show of a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
And after that was a dance party. It was a rave, like a real rave. I was in there. I took a video that the DJ was playing songs. Daft Punk, Avicii. You should have been there.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
watching. I saw
Yeah,
Pacino
like,
coming out there.
I was inside.
I was there. I was in there
inside.
because
I
that
saw
was
Pacino.
like
I have a video.
that was when the whole team, all teams lined up their flags.
Yeah.
And then I was there.
Yeah.
I remember when we saw that after the whole everybody was closing up, and we saw Pacino coming out rapping about like
I have the-
round,
Me and Tao.
round.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah. Me and Tao were there.
Yeah.
In the middle.
But
And
I would
then
say
also-
mine's would just be walking around the stands. So each team, right, when the Palexpo, so the stadium would be right next to us, right? So each team would have their stand, and they would customize it and stuff, right? And
5 more minutes.
Okay,
Okay.
so-
all right.
so we got a book, a kind of book, and we went around each stand. So 100 plus 8 culture got signed
Yeah.
by them. So you got to see.
Oh, you're talking
see
about you're talking about the competition where you had to go find these.
No, man. Well, I did mine's after all
Oh,
of that.
okay,
I
okay.
just went around each stand and got the book signed. So
Okay.
I went to see different teams and different languages and all kind of stuff. And they were giving up stuff. So I got some
Right.
nice soaps and some nice necklaces
They were all
and stuff
giving
for my mom.
souvenirs.
I got this ring from one of them from the countries. I was like, I still have it. So yeah.
I should have visited.
I told you to come with me. You didn't come. That's on you.
I was busy.
No, you're being
I was
busy.
busy. I was busy.
You're busy sleeping. Anyways.
I also didn't mean to interrupt you before, but
Oh yeah. So we have 5 more minutes. So.
okay.
All right. What's
What I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was trying to say that also after the there was another dance party after the team culture night. I'm not sure you were there, but I had
We
videos.
left. We left early.
we did?
Yeah,
we
you
left
guys
early.
weren't there, but I'm not sure if it's recorded, but it was also like a second dance party.
Oh, okay. So well, we have 4 more minutes. So, is there anything else you want to say to the viewers before we close off? And make it quick. 2 minutes each. Let's go.
Okay. Join SK and Ari.
Wait, that's it. Okay. I mean,
It's a must.
More
It's an
time.
opportunity. You need it. Trust me. It'll open all the doors, all big doors for you in life.
Yeah, just don't be scared. Just do it. Just do it. Y'all, we
Yeah,
always say.
we all watched the first time.
All right, hit them. What you gotta say to the viewers?
Hi.
Wait, nothing like no encouragement or what you say to the youths, like inspirational.
Oh yeah. Same thing as before. Don't slack. Just do it. Strongly encourage you to join SKNRA and also if you know any young people, tell them to join the robotics team. Sign up.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could work with that. So as I said,
more
it's
min- 3 more
like
minutes.
three more minutes. But I was gonna keep on saying what I'll be gonna do is live our life to fullest. If you have something, if you have a unique skill, never ever be afraid to to show it, no matter what people say or not. I mean, you're trying to put yourself out there, become better, try to make something new out of yourself, become big, inspirational. If there's a chance of you getting a bigger opportunity, never don't waste your time or don't overthink without there's certain things that you need to take a risk for to get what you want, generally if you know it's beneficial to you.
Exactly.
And as I said, SKNR is one of the best things to do when it comes to these type of areas. It's team. So we have 2 more minutes, so I'm gonna close it now. So again, tune in every other Tuesday on 98.9 Win FM to join us as we overcome the various realm within IT and STEAM. We also go live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch at Win FM Media SKN. Let's Talk IT is also also available on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, Spotify. To be updated on everything and anything on SKNRI, check out our social media, which are Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, LinkedIn at SKNRI, the St. Kitts and Nevis Association, or SKN Robotic Association on YouTube. And to be updated on everything IATA, check out our social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at IATAE or IATA LTD. Now for our big shout out for our sponsors and our closing as well, SKNRA, the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotic Association, IATAE, the International Information Technology Academy of Excellence. I gotta catch my breath. And shout out, Big Dog, TDC, you know what I'm saying. And that would be the closing. So hope y'all sleep well. Hope y'all enjoy this.
Good night.
And keep on living life to fullest.
Good night.
Good night.
Learning here is like when we're talking IT. IT.